So recently I bought more Army Men, and then I wanted to make this video. So basically, you saw the title of the video, how to find even better Army Men. So I made a video about how to get Army Men before, and it was a decent video, but the main problem is that I showed, I found good deals on where to get Army Men, like just good deals on the internet where you can order them, and I put links to them and I said you should buy them from these, you should just buy this package or whatever. But the problem was the links, they stopped working, they sold out. I mean, some of them are still up there just on different links, but that is not reliant. Buying Army Men is actually pretty hard. So today I'll be going over a new technique, a lot better one. So yeah, so first off, we're gonna be talking about why would you want Army Men. So people will be asking, why would you want thousands of toy soldiers? So it depends what purpose you want the toy soldiers for. For me, it's filmmaking, because you know I make those Army Men stop motions, and it depends. So some people, they just collect it, some people they play with it, but for this way of getting Army Men, it's basically a win-win for every type of way you would want it. Right here is all the Army Men poses I have right now. I found all the poses. These are all the poses I have. And in here there are some red Indians. These are just some that I got from arcade. So, and the rest of these are from the things I bought. You might be wondering, why do you care about poses? So, if you want to collect Army Men, like make a huge army, this is not the way for you. You can just go on eBay and click on the right corner, click cheapest, and then search up toy soldier, click cheapest, and then it'll show you like the cheapest ones. There's like $3 for like 100 each, so technically you could get like a lot. I'm not here to get a lot of Army Men. I don't care about a lot of Army Men, because in stop motions, it doesn't really matter how much toy soldiers you have. It just matters about the poses. You might be wondering, why are poses so important? Well, if you ever make films, you know, Army Men films, and you know that poses are very important because they can help express your characters, the toy soldiers' feelings, and also it makes the video more intense and things. Let me show you an example right here. So this is a little stop motion I made with just an Army Man with one pose. Like if you have one pose, this is a little film, and it's alright. He just runs up and shoots, just shoots the M16 soldier. But then here's another one, but with an Army Man with a ton of poses. As you can see, you can animate the poses together, and it makes it look more intense. So that's what you want. You want a lot of poses to make a good film, because toy soldiers, they're just static. You can't move them. They're not like action figures. You can't move them. So in order to express a lot of feeling, you want them to move. And also this guy. That's interesting right there. And another good thing about poses is that you can use them to have different like scenes in like your videos. So yeah, like if you have a toy soldier that has like a sniping gun, you can have a sniping scene. If you have a toy soldier with a bazooka, you can have like explosion scene. It's endless, and but these toy soldiers, these poses that I have, I mean there's a lot of them, but in my book this is really less, alright? So when you buy toy soldiers from like companies that make them, you only get a single type of pose. Like they make like 12 or 10 poses, and you just get that same pose over and over. And that might be what you want, but for me it's not what I want, because we need a lot of poses. But how do you get that many poses? Like, I only have one of these guys, these my calling guys. I don't know where to get any of them. These guys, I just got them from the arcade. Oh, this guy, I got them from the arcade, and these are some really good poses. This I got from like a dump. These are all really good poses, but I got them from arcades, so I don't have that too many of them. So I wanted more poses, but where do you get these poses? So that's what I'll be talking about today. But basically, right now I have about like 400 toy soldiers. I'm not sure, something around the lines. But the other day, I bought 900 toy soldiers for only about like $38. I'm not sure. And that seems like a really good deal. 900, like in my other video, each like 100 toy soldiers was only like $7. But according to this, 900 for 30. It's around like $80 per 900 soldiers, basically. Yeah, so this thing was a good deal, but I'll tell you more about why this is good. So this This is all the toy soldiers in a bag. I don't know where he got this huge Ziploc bag. But basically, there's a lot of toy soldiers. You might be wondering, what is so special about this bag? It looks really cheap, really bad because it's in a bag. But this was a toy soldier lot, and this is what you want to buy. So you might be wondering, what's a toy soldier lot? And I'll explain in a second, but let's just look at some of these poses. So if I just grab a handful out right now, there's a bunch of poses that I already don't have. I never had these binocular people. I never had, these are some really special ones. There's also a German general right here with a horn. I never had this machine gun guy, but you can already see how many poses I already don't have from just a handful. Now let me explain what's a lot. So if you don't know what a toy soldier lot, it's basically pre-owned toy soldiers. Basically, it's someone selling their toy soldier collection. That's what a lot is. And the reason why these are good is because they were pre-owned, which is, it might be bad because, like, look, he drew on some of them. Some of them might be broken. But the good thing about them being pre-owned is that the person collected tons of toy soldiers. So these are people that are like in their 40s, or I don't know, like when they were in 1980, they would play with their toy soldiers. And now that they don't have any use for it because they're adults, they sell their toy soldiers on eBay. And since they were kids, they collected a ton of toy soldiers, and now you have a ton of these poses. Now, there's a lot of benefits. They were born like really in the 1980s, so they have a lot of toy soldiers that aren't being made today, I'm pretty sure. These are all like vintage poses and stuff, so they're not, you can't find them anywhere else except for other people. And another benefit is that these people that used to own these toy soldiers, they sell them, but they don't know they just think that these toy soldiers are worthless because they're just plastic. They don't know that they are actually worth a lot more. So right here, these are the original, these are the toy soldiers from like Toy Story. Toy Story actually sells toy soldiers, but the Toy Story toy soldiers are actually really expensive. They're like $72 for like $30 on eBay and stuff. Depends where you look. Sometimes it's $50, but the bag was only $30, and it was for a bunch of these guys and a bunch of other guys too. So it's a really good deal because these people that sell their collections, they don't know how much it's actually worth. So already there's a lot of toy soldiers here. See, look, there's this guy that's just pointing his finger. Now I've never seen that toy soldier in anyone's videos. Like I've never seen an Army Man creator have a toy soldier without guns or anything. And that's a good thing because then you can have a lot more scenarios in your videos where like this guy points or something. There's a lot of things. One downside is that sometimes they might be broken. Like this guy, he has a pretty cool gun, but I have no idea what happened to him. There's this guy. This guy was really interesting. He's just holding two pistols and shooting behind him. Another good thing about this is that I get like, there's a ton of different soldiers. See, there's these German people. There's like Germans. There's like Russians. There's Americans. And that helps, you can use those in your videos. See, I have no clue where these toy soldiers came from, what companies made them, but from the lot that I just got, it doesn't matter because I get so many of them. And also, I really wonder why there is such a big size difference. Like, here is one of my normal toy soldiers. Like, look at the size difference. I mean, so you just search up Army Men lot, and it should show some stuff. You just scroll through. And then you can tell if it's a good lot, if it's just like a really bad image, like it's not a pro image. They just get like a bunch of Army men and take a picture of it, like right here. They lay it out and take a picture. And that's really good because you can just see all the poses, all the differences. And there's also a chance of getting a lot of different colors, like there's a gray right here. And another bad thing about lots is not only that you get random colors, but you also get random types of soldiers. Like there's these lots selling toy soldiers. They also sell like these policemen, these spacemen, and these firefighters within the package, and you can't really get rid of it. And also, they also sell these really huge, like 4-inch toy soldiers, and I really don't understand why they make those things. Like they can be put in the lot. You can find a really good lot, but then there's like a bunch of random stuff in there. There's like a huge toy soldier. There's some barricades that you don't probably want. There might be like some other random toys, like I don't know, like a car, and those are stuff you really don't want. They don't put anything that's related to toy soldiers. Like I got this flag. I mean, it's only one thing, but it kind of, if it says like 200 pieces, then they can just fill it up with random stuff. Like there's this one with this random, like, there's just random stuff. So you gotta look at the pictures really closely and just pray that you don't get scammed. And I got this banjo guy and this guy sitting down, and they're pretty cool. I also got this guy that just, I don't know what the previous owner did to him. He looks like he like was put into a shredder, and the guy painted him red a bit. I don't understand why this guy is still intact though. Like, whoa, what happened? But see, with these poses, they give you a lot more things you can do. Like, you can have this guy sitting down, playing music. There's a lot of things you can do. And from the handfuls I'm getting, you can already see there's like a tons of different ones. There's like paratroopers, more toy soldiers from the Toy Story movie or whatever. There's also more Asian dudes, I think. I'm not sure what it qualifies. And but there is a big problem about these lots, is that it's just a big gamble. You don't know if you're gonna get good soldiers or not. You just gotta. Right, luckily I did get good ones. These are all really good. I actually haven't looked through them thoroughly though. Yeah, see, there's just these random guys that are saluting. There's just like a bunch of single soldiers. And thank God there's this tan guy that they forgot to paint. Like, this guy looks pretty cool. And another great thing about these lots is you can just get like really rare soldiers that you don't even know. Like, this guy, I have no idea what company makes them, but I've never seen anybody besides me have one of these guys. Like, I don't know, it looks weird, but it just makes me feel really good that I have these amazing, interesting poses. Like, I've never seen anyone use these types of soldiers, never, in any of the stop motions I've ever seen. I'm probably gonna have to repaint all of these guys because they're really ugly looking. But yeah, I'm pretty sure 80% of the poses in this bag of army men I already don't have. So I can't wait to use these toy soldiers in my next videos, my next stop motions. So yeah, these lots, they're really great. You should just buy them, you know, look out for them. I mean, they're not guaranteed it's not guaranteed of what you get, it's more about your luck. Now I'm gonna end the video because I realize that if I keep ranting about my toy soldiers, we're never gonna stop the video. My voice is already hurting and I haven't eaten breakfast yet, but basically what I'm saying, lots are really good. Check them out. There are some, there are some really good lots, and they're really worth it, I tell you. You should always get them. And also, I'm gonna release another video called 3D printing toy soldiers. I don't know, I'm going crazy about toy soldiers these days, but that video will be up, and it'll be really cool documenting how to print toy soldiers to get more various poses. So thank you all for watching, and go get your army men.